fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
Но кто ты такое?
It's your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Я вроде бы не ел никаких роз.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an old rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Явно он слышал ни слова spur. У меня была одна лишняя
I've had enough
буква.
of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity.
Но
Or was he
я
just
никогда ими не
projecting
пользовался,
vision in
например.
my mind?
Потому что у меня телефон говно.
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Ну, я хотел сожрать все остальные регионы, а свой оставлять в хорошем этом. Потому что я тут даже докторов лечил. Но чё-то пока что все хреново. Идти за районный двор, но как-то... Слышь, что тут произошло?
Jonathan, my sincere...
Your kindness is much appreciated.
Is there anything you
I spied my mother.
No, Jonathan.
Are we condemned to attempt?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan.
Goodbye.
То есть ты мне ничего не можешь сказать по поводу того, что тут бабушку зафигарили, да?
Good evening.
Good evening.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And-
No, I was working by the tents when...
Where is
I don't know.
Did you see Sean Hampton?
I think I saw a silhouette.
Goodbye.
Короче, ладно, один из них поехал кукухой. Надо будет его сожрать. Так, Краб, как ты говорил, тут баг делается? Скорее всего, пофиксили, но вдруг. Я зажимаю П, но ничего не происходит. Не. Я поднял до уровня стейбла. Что людей это головная боль начала пробуждаться.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Тогда я тебя убью.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Я не против его заморать очередной кровью обычного инквизитора.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
А сколько глав в этой игре? Мне аж интересно стало. Давайте. Vampyr Chapters. Кто уже пишет Vampyr 2? 7 глав. Понимаю.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Слышь ты?
Good evening, Miss.
I need blood, Doctor.
Is there any...
Many things can happen undercover.
But did you see...
I can't say I did, but the smell of fresh...
Do you require...
My condition can...
Well...
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll...
Так, кому-то еще было нужно... Вот и еще был хедейк. Ладно, доктор.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Do you need my...
Would have... Any doctor?
Can you...
I'm sure it was not your...
My fault.
Oh, nothing.
Goodbye.
Бля, сэр до сих пор не знает, где Кэт находится. Ничего себе. Вот это у меня, конечно, да.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yes. And I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent.
I'm always here for you.
Have you embraced this woman?
Her name was Amelia. And
Temptation surrounds...
over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned...
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols.
Now that's quite a question.
Is this a sign?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan.
А если у тебя нет ансеров, то хули ты?
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed.
Ну, нет тритментов.
Goodbye.
Так что как бы сори.
Good evening,
Dr. Reed.
And
Newton Blight.
do you need med...
Afraid so. You're working.
Good...
Живите богато.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood, mate.
Do you need...
Don't get me...
I will see you... Goodbye.
Ну, от мигрени ты не умрешь, наверное.
Over there! There's a vermin! Murdering bastard!
Хах. Побежден. Смотрите. Его колбасит Соло. Кто качал стремительность? Я качал стремительность. Как же они пытаются что-либо мне сделать? А как же у них не получается? Ну чё, мои младшие слепые братья? А в смысле? Мужчина, Вы свободны.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this? I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Ah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen.
I wasn't specifically referring to them.
They took my boy! I've had no news.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer.
Я могу обрыскать хату.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family. Are you sure?
Young man.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Понимаю.
Idiot had to say first.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you?
Dr. Jonathan.
Ah, some.
So you won't tell.
The name is Booth Digby.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton?
Да.
I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton.
Ебать я слабый.
Goodbye.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity.
Miss Edwina Cox.
Ага, Кокс.
So what do you want then? Fancy...
Can I
As long as you have money... Hello again.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton.
The sad saint?
Yes, he was.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the...
You still use your husband's name.
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he...
Goodbye.
Goodbye, мисс Кокс. Ах.
Mark my words.
Чё? Чё за загрузка?
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be
Good
off to
evening,
your
sir.
hunting.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Laws, murders by night.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted, and I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint? I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Good evening, sir.
And what do you define as a strict...
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
A vampire hunter?
I know what you're thinking. I'm...
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan
a man of science!
Have you heard of the Guard of...
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste.
So you hunt alone?
Vampires are just like every other predator.
Как мне качать Мимеризи? Мисс Меризи? Я до сих пор не понимаю. Это типа за эти коннекшены я получаю Мисс Меризи с этими людьми. Стандартно он 2. Мне нужно хинты открывать.
I'm looking for...
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour.
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doctor.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal.
All I will say is this. Gossip.
Maybe at least...
Tell you what.
Goodbye.
Perhaps I should shut the...
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight?
You remember me?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed...
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke.
The important thing is I find him.
Why not try his night asylum?
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse.
I believe he returned.
Oh, I bet you're right.
Please.
Well, I don't like to gossip.
Goodbye, Miss.
Где этот Шон Хамптон? Потому что мне что-то про него много рассказывают.
Evening, Miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back.
I'm much more myself than when we first met.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doc.
Excuse my curiosity.
Something bothering you? What, my name?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course...
I'm sorry if I worried.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir.
Goodbye.
Это unknown бабушка. Блядь.
Seems like the guard of Pre-One is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
А как ты меня увидел еще раз? Прекрати меня жарить, ублюдина. А чё, сам не можешь со мной драться? Сыкло. Какой ты скучный. Ай, блядь. Идиот.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
А это типа плохо, что ли? Как по мне, нормально. Такое случается, если не контролить бестов. Так дайте мне крови, крыски. Поверишь, поверишь. О, там драка. I'm curious of who will win. Зря, короче, ты на меня лезешь. Лошара.
See them fancy.
Doesn't let fire, does it?
Monster! Fuck, he's dead! Come back, you! Kill you!
Ну, допустим.
I cannot enter. I have this thirst for blood.
Две 2000 экспы надо. Так, а как мне попасть туда тогда, а? Потому что мне не нор в доке. Мне дальше надо. В доке-доке.
It's locked.
Ну как?
I cannot enter.
Окей, мне в очередной раз просыпается мой любимый топографический кретинизм. Я могу выйти в другие двери? Нет, тут других дверей нет.
It's locked, all right.
Откройте мне, блюдки. Клево. Вторая смерть за игру. Понимаю. Ты ебанутый со мной пиздится? Идиота.
It's locked.
Ну как мне попасть на другую сторону? Ну ёбана. Опять не вижу какие-то очевидные места телепортации.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Окей. Это раньше была больница, типа, да? Или до сих пор больница?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for me.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes.
That's quite judgmental.
Sir,
I'm looking for Sean Hampton.
what is it you want? Does he owe you money?
You speak of...
You bet I am.
Косарь XP на дороге не валяется.
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
У меня более вкачанная.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr.
A fancy doctor lurking at night.
And what about you?
You want to know my secret?
I'm looking...
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum.
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke...
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton...
Я научу тебя не сбегать от меня.
My poor sister. What will happen to her now that I'm gone? Giselle, I'm so sorry.
Жизель уже все, можешь за нее не переживать.
Why the long face, Doctor?
How dare you welcome me as if everything is the same? We both know things have changed.
I'm still me in here, just more alive, as a skull. It's a new beginning, Doctor.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed...
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will...
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood.
Have a little faith, Doctor.
How do you plan to do...
Take this key of the old sewers.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to...
I'll be here when you return. We'll have a talk when you've returned from the sewers, Dr. Reed.
Сюверс. Звучит как западня. Честно говоря.
It's locked.
Скоро статус этого дистрикта будет явно не стейбл. Опять меня лечом обозвали. But there should be only one Lich King, как говорится. Я на пару минут отойду.